Fox News exclusive regarding the Clinton Benghazi emails contradicts earlier reports by Victor Thorne of the American Free Press. Thorne stated the attack on the consulate was tied to illegal U.S. arms trafficking and said the administration refused to back off their ridiculous cover story. Mr. Thorne further stated, "It's a dirty little secret in Washington that has so far been kept out of the public eye. The United States Special Mission Compound in Benghazi, Libya, served as the hub for Central Intelligence Agency program to arm rebels battling against Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. According to an April 29th column by political commentator Katie Kiefer, Obama's former Secretary of State Clinton and then CIA Director Petraeus were likely behind this gun trafficking program. To launch this new version of Iran-Contra weapons smuggling, in August 2011, Secretary of State Clinton proposed the plan to CIA Director Petraeus, who assigned U.S. Ambassador Christopher Stevens to handle the logistics for the operation. From the beginning, Stevens played a crucial role in the scheme. Earlier in March 2011, military experts cited Stevens as the man in charge of deposing Libyan strongman Muammar Gaddafi. Following this mission, Stevens relocated to Benghazi, where he began amassing an arsenal of at least 20,000 shoulder-launched missiles, rocket-propelled grenade launchers, and infrared honing surface-to-air missile launchers. On May 9th, Liberty News revealed details about the point men for these transactions. Stevens had dealt with applications coming from U.S. weapons dealers requesting licenses to sell arms to Libyan insurgents. Finally, on October 11, 2012, Stevens negotiated in Benghazi with two CIA cutout organizations before his final meeting with Turkish Consul General Ali Akin. On August 1st, an award-winning journalist, Jim Hoft of the Gateway Pundit, summarized what transpired. Quote, "Turkey was the staging ground through which Syrian-bound guns and rebels were smuggled. Mr. Akin and company made a substantial financial contribution to Stevens and left."
I'm pleased today to come to the floor of the Senate to talk about the Patriot Act. I'm pleased that we have cracked open the door, that we will shed some light on the Patriot Act. I wish the door were wider open, the debate broader and more significant, but we will talk a little bit about the constitutionality today of the Patriot Act.
Further in the headlines, Senator Rand Paul, who was also a candidate for the 2016 Republican presidential nomination, staged an 11-hour Patriot Act Renewal protest targeting the NSA's illegal spying program. He called the law, which expires June 1st, an unconstitutional intrusion on Americans' privacy. His speech focused on the NSA's bulk collection of Americans' phone records, which were revealed by former contractor and whistleblower Edward Snowden in June of 2013. Paul stated he would repeal the entire Patriot Act. The vast majority of people think the government shouldn't collect all of their phone call records all of the time, but there are some changes we can make in this. I think the first thing we ought to do is not replace the system, but to basically say that we're not going to collect data in bulk, that we're not going to collect your phone records, your credit card information, your emails, where you go on the web. We're not going to collect that in bulk. I think we could change the Patriot Act to say we're only going to collect data that has to do with someone who is suspicious, that we have presented some suspicion to a judge, and that the judge says that there's probable cause. The standard's not that hard. It's hard for me to imagine, in fact, a judge saying no. Judges almost always say yes. This is World News Directory reporting for Thursday, May 21st, 2015.